Oh my gosh, Trump lives rent free in these people's heads. Let's check out some statements from Bill Maher and Robert De Niro. Then we'll go to Jimmy Kimmel at the Oscars. Check it out.
Nothing at all, nothing redeemable in him. And we have to, and whoever the people are who want to vote for him, and there look like intelligent people around there. Somebody, for some reason, it can't be. It cannot be. If he wins the election, you won't be on the show anymore. He'll come looking for me. He'll, there'll, there'll be things that happen that none of us can imagine. That's what happens in that kind of a dictatorship, which is what he says. Let's believe him. Take him at his word.
I did from the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, I said from the very beginning, this guy is never going to concede power, and he still hasn't.
No.
He still hasn't. He still hasn't admitted he lost the last election, and he advertises that he will go on. He says he's been cheated out of one term, so maybe we should get rid of a president only gets 2 terms thing.
Okay, for one, let's start with Robert De Niro. You know, so everybody was laughing, the audience, how crazy that sounds. I think they thought he was joking, but I think he was being very serious about his statements. He wasn't smiling and he kept going on and on saying, that's what happens, this kind of dictatorship. You won't be here. I won't be here. He's going to come after me. He's going to come after you. He didn't do it in his first term. He didn't come after Robert De Niro in his first term. He didn't come after Bill Maher in his first term. What is wrong with these people? These people are sick. Does he actually believe the stuff that comes out of his mouth? And then Bill Maher saying, "Well, I've said it from the beginning. He doesn't want to concede power. Whether he conceded or not, he left office. They said he was going to stay in office and not leave. He left. He was gone January 20th. Even though the election was very problematic in a lot of ways with the voting, changing the voting rules in certain swing states, illegally changing the voting rules, mass mail-in ballots, all these things, Zuck Bucks flying in the swing states, suppression of the Hunter Biden laptop, but I digress. Let's go on to talentless Jimmy Kimmel.
Oscars. Take a listen.
I just got a review, and has there ever been a worse host than Jimmy Kimmel at the Oscars? His opening was that of a less than average person trying too hard to be something which he is not and never can be. Get rid of Kimmel and perhaps replace him with another washed up but cheap ABC talent, George Slopinopoulos. He would make everybody on stage look bigger, stronger, and more glamorous, blah, blah, blah. Make America great again. Thank you for watching. I'm surprised you're still, isn't it past your jail time?
Naturally, Kimmel wishes Trump to prison. Not that you're surprised by that. The audience goes wild. And I have to say, it was a very, very rough weekend for George Slopolopoulos. Next up, sad to see.
These people are nuts. This guy took the time. He was told not to read that. He said, well, I have time. I'm going to read it. He went ahead and did it. Trump stays in these people's heads. It's ridiculous. But let's check out the ratings from the weekend at the great Oscars. Not really. But it's from Breitbart. With only 19.5 million viewers, Sunday night's Academy Awards bombed with the 4th lowest viewership in Oscar history. Unbelievable. And of course, they tried to spin this headline saying Oscars 2024 hit 4-year viewership high with 19.5 million. And TV ratings, Oscars score post-pandemic highs. Yeah, but if you go back 10 years, the ratings were at 43.7 million. And 5 years ago, 2019, 30 million people tuned in to the Oscars. And they want to celebrate 19.5 million people. In 10 years, you've seen a 24 million person drop in the Oscars. That's crazy. I used to watch the Oscars. You know, I thought it was fun, but it just became woke and it became boring, and it became nothing but a fashion statement, in my opinion. So I don't watch them anymore. I stopped watching this nonsense many years ago. To me, it's a waste of time. A lot of great movies don't win, and there's a reason why people are watching movies like Top Gun, which raked in about $1 billion at the box office. You've seen these non-woke movies do very well. And the people just want to go to the movies, have a good time, and not have an agenda shoved down their throat. This is why these movies are struggling at Disney and other places. Yeah, it's a trend that's going to keep happening, and people are going to keep fighting back with their dollars, with their wallets, seeing movies that don't push an agenda, that are just action, comedy, good, clean comedy, maybe family friendly, whatever, but nothing with an agenda shoved down your throat. We don't like to see it, and we don't like to see these celebrities out here spewing hatred at Trump and anybody who's Republican. It's ridiculous. Just dribble the dang ball, like Laura Ingram said to LeBron James. Just shut up and dribble. Do your job, entertain us, keep your mouth shut. Go to the voting booth, vote for whoever you want to, but when you're on the public eye, keep your mouth shut because it turns us off. It turns us off. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it right there. Thanks for listening. Like and subscribe. See you next time. Thank you. Take care.